Alrighty guys, what is going on everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream. We are doing some coverage here for tonight. We got quite a late event here for today, as we are seeing ourselves a slight risk, severe threat level 2 out of 5 for places here along Kentucky, southern Indiana, and portions of southern Illinois. Let's go ahead and see who we got ourselves here for this evening. Hope everyone's doing good. Once again, sorry it's so late with this coverage. I mean, this is literally the time Mother Nature decided it wanted to throw off some storms, so we're going to be here for a little bit here. We got TRG here today as well. He's going to be joining us for a little bit here today. Let's go ahead and see what we got ourselves, though. We got Local Catman. We have, let's see here. We have Kids Storm coverage. We have Scott. We have Goofy. We have Kayla. Let's see here. We got ourselves Kala. We have Ben. We have Brenda. We have Deb. Let's see here. We got ourselves Keegan, Rhonda. Let's see. We have Ty. We have K. Emmett. What's up, guys? Once again, hope everyone's having a great night, great evening, and But anyways, let's go ahead and check on with TRG, see what he's up to. Let's go ahead and do that now. All right, you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, glad to be here. I'll just, be in the background watching these storms for sure.
Alrighty. So right now we got a low pressure system kicking up across portions of southwestern areas of Michigan. It's actually kicking up a cold front, and the storms are firing off. They're really starting to kick off here across portions basically of southern Indiana, as well as into portions of western Kentucky. These are going to continue to push their way here to the east over the next several hours here. And, all hazards is on the table. We are talking a possibility here for some tornadoes. A few isolated tornadoes can be possible. We got ourselves a 2% chance, pretty decent, pretty small overall chance for tornadoes today. Mostly for portions like, southern Indiana, portions here of southern Illinois, central and northwestern Kentucky. There's a small chance for a few isolated tornadoes overall. In terms of hail, we got ourselves actually a 15% chance here for hail. Looking at the possibility for hail sizes, basically ranging between 1 and 2 inches in diameter being a good possibility. Maximum probability here is a 15% chance overall. And whenever it comes to the possibility here for damaging winds, 15% chance here as well is what we are looking at there for. So, let's see here. KM says, stay safe, Andrew. Thank you. Yeah, no, I am in the risk here for today. As soon as I started going live here, it's like it just started pouring down here. Let's see here. Courtney coming in with the membership. Tropical Storm. Thank you so much, Court. Let's see here. Sliding into another month. Insert spark. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Well, thank you, Court. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Let's see here. What's up, Carrie? Hope you're doing good. But like I said, y'all, yeah, we have TRG here for today. He's going to be joining us for the live stream here. So we're going to go ahead and hop our way over here to the radar. So right now we got ourselves a handful of, severe thunderstorm warnings. We got one actually just north of Owensboro. This is actually in South Indiana, very, very far South Indiana. We're talking, winds should, mostly remain under 50 miles an hour. 50 mile per hour wind gust is kind of the maximum as of right now. So damaging winds is not the concern out of the storm here in extreme southern Indiana here. This is actually by like Rockport and Richland City area, Crisney, those areas. But we actually are seeing the possibility for some hail up to 1.25 inches in diameter, or basically half dollar size. Seems to be the possibility. Now, southwest of that, we have ourselves another storm out here towards portions of, let's see, Mattoon, I think that is. We have Shady Grove, let's see, Creswell, Flat Rock here, Midway. This one is in effect here for quarter-size hail, as well as, pretty much the same thing. Winds not right now out of these storms. The winds does not seem to be approaching that severe line right now, but very well could be later on today as these storms continue to materialize and continue to overall kick up their activity. But for this guy in particularly out there, we're talking basically quarter size hail towards Marion, Midway. Let's see here, Creswell, and this one is in western Kentucky. This one is in western Kentucky here. Let's see here. Kid Storm coverage. Thank you, dude, for the month of Tropical Stormer. Greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Hi, Andrew. Stay safe tonight. I love your content. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Big thank you goes to you. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, we are starting to get a lot of those storms bubbling up across South Indiana. A lot of them right now are not severe warned. I mean, for the most part, these are, these storms are just now starting to fire off here. I mean, for a little bit there, they were, they're pretty much sub-severe at the moment, but, we are definitely in the risk here for severe weather. Once again, the highest threat here for severe weather today is across the yellow area here. This is what we call the slight risk. This is a level 2 out of 5 on the severe spectrum. And so basically places here throughout, central and pretty much, kind of northwestern Kentucky out there by Louisville included. Let's see, Elizabethtown. We have areas like Madisonville. Owensboro, those regions there actually. We are talking ourselves, a slight risk, which is that level 2 severe weather threat, giving you at least a 15% chance, or actually a 15% chance overall of seeing severe weather there. Let's see here. How about Illinois? So Illinois does have a threat for the southern side, more particularly. All of this activity is south of Springfield. Now there is a possibility we could get a few, thunderstorms popping out there. I don't think too many activity. I don't think we'll see too much activity out there, but southern Illinois, yeah, it's definitely a possibility. We got a little bit of convection popping out there. A few storms throughout portions here of southern Illinois that is popping off overall. Out there towards like Fairfield, but once again, these storms in particular right here, these ones are not, currently not severe. They're pretty far from it. They're just kind of, just little average thunderstorms that pop up. Let's see here. So, okay, we got those 2 warnings there. One by Elizabethtown. Let's see here, Carysville. So yeah, once again, these guys are basically just for basically just hail as of right now. But later on, as the threat continues to materialize, then that's whenever the damaging winds will start to probably kick in. Let's see here. But if you guys are just now joining, welcome everybody. Hope everyone's doing good here. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to mention to you guys, we actually have ourselves a bit of a change on, let's see, Philippi, I think it is. I know it's something else. It's not Philippi.
Felipe?
I don't know. Felipe, maybe? Someone keeps on correcting me every single time, but there is a big shift in the track. It did move a lot further south. Getting there kind of towards, let's see, towards like the northern Lesser Antilles. But it shouldn't be anything extreme for them. It's expected just to be a depression at that point, so probably won't be anything too crazy out there. But anyways, but yeah, so once again, y'all, so the main verdict is the reason we're getting severe storms today is because, like I said, we are seeing, you can see right there, big old low pressure system kicking up right across portions of southwestern areas of Michigan. And so what this is ultimately doing, this is kicking off the cold front. You can kind of see a little bit of cold front. So basically, colder air overtaking the warmer air. So we're getting a lot of that cooler air wrapping behind the system here, and we're getting ourselves a lot more of that warm air, a lot of warm air advection pulling up here to the north. So basically allowing for, all that moisture to come up from the south, pushing up further north, which is, feeding these storms with that big interaction between, warm, moisture-filled air as well as cool and drier air, complete polar opposites, which obviously that causes, a lot of energy to be released in terms of convection. And that's the overall instability. We have a decent amount today. I think TRG was saying about 2,000.
Yeah, about 2,000 Cape.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull that up actually. I haven't looked at the meso analysis. Probably should.
Yeah, that's very important for sure.
Let's see. Okay, we're gonna move over here. So we got ourselves. Wait, what? Why is? Hold on a minute. My meso. Oh, there we go. There we go. For a second, it was showing like there was only 250. What? Okay, yeah. Most of it's across West Kentucky right now. That's the where the energy's at for the most part. So, like I said, guys, there is going to be the shot for maybe a couple, isolated tornadoes. It's definitely a good shot. Low-level jet stream right now is about 20 knots. So that's, yeah. It could possibly allow for a brief weak tornado to happen. Once again, you can actually see where that low-pressure system is we were talking about. Basically just across southwestern Michigan right now. That's the main engine. Think of that as like the engine. And all the fuel is coming up from the south in terms of warm air, and then so the cooler, drier air is coming in from the backside. So, and then that interaction point is the cold front. So basically, that the warmer air is being replaced by the cooler air, and so that's what's causing a lot of those storms to pop off here right now. Let's see here, but we're gonna hop our way back over to the radar view overall. Like I said, we have a storm here just north of Owensboro for the most part in Kentucky. This is actually just in Indiana right now for the most part. Out there by portions like, Richland City, Indiana, we have portions like Newtonville, Evanston, we have New Boston, those regions there. Once again, right now, in terms of this in particular storm here, damaging winds is, not the main problem. Right now, actually, damaging winds is not expected. I mean, the winds are supposed to be under that quote-unquote severe limit. To be considered damaging winds, it has to have winds of at least 58 miles per hour or more to be considered severe. And in this case, we are seeing those winds, under 50 for the most part. And in terms, whenever it comes to, the hail probability, we are seeing around 1.25 inches in diameter, which is basically a half dollar size hail, which is, slightly above, that lowest end level there for hail to be considered severe. But yeah, so hail right now is the main problem. Now, this warning expires in about 18 minutes. The core of it's kind of by areas here near Sand Ridge and Rio. There honestly, like I said, hail. There is a good shot that there could be some hail in that core right there. So definitely look out there for that. And of course, we got ourselves some more storms out here, relatively just northeast of Paducah overall. Looks like we have a pretty decent core. Do you see that, TRG? On that one cell?
Over Paducah?
Yeah, west of Marion. It looks like there's a lot of possible hail core on that storm there.
Yeah, I see that. That's a very interesting storm. I'm waiting to see what it does with the cell merge, because it's undergoing that right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's very sloppy, but it could be organizing now.
I mean, right now it's warned for quarter-size hail. Let's see. It's looking at velocity. Okay, yeah, there's nothing too much going on interesting with that right now. They actually just canceled that back, the back one. Oh, what the heck? It just removed for a minute, and it came back.
Let me guess. Radar Omega.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you see it on my stream, or if you look at my stream, you'll see what I'm talking about. The warning literally disappeared, and it came back. Like, within a matter of 2 seconds.
Happens a lot, honestly, on that software.
Yeah, sometimes I guess I just got away. Oh, we just got quarter-size hail report near Newburgh. This is actually in near that Owensboro. It's a little bit old, it looks like, but it's just now starting to come up. Yeah, it's just now starting to come up for me. This is by Newburgh towards Yankeetown. Let's see here. So they report, let's go ahead and pause that there. So they reported, let's see, lots of hail with some larger stones up to quarter size. Interesting. So that was a while ago. That was out of the storm that's over Rockport right now.
And I'd like to add on that, actually, once that hail fell there, it actually made an outflow boundary. You can still see that with the cell.
Let's see here.
Very light outflow boundary.
What radar are you on?
I'm
KVWX?
using the KVWX.
Okay, yeah, I was looking at KLVX on Louisville.
Honestly, it looks like a tiny supercell,
Oh,
mini supercell,
wow.
to be honest. Yeah.
It's got a little tail on it.
Yeah, I don't really think it's rotating at all.
Might be trying
But,
to.
it's got some velocity signatures on it, but nothing that's like concerning right now.
Interesting. Yeah, we gotta really watch out there for that. I mean, like I said, y'all, I mean, we are seeing the environment capable of producing a couple tornadoes. It's definitely a good possibility. Let's see here. Michelle coming in with a $10 donation. Thank you so much for that. That is very sweet of you. Much appreciated. Big thank you. That is very, very sweet of you. Much appreciated. That really helps out, especially with me moving in a couple days. So I appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. So let's see. I still got a storm near me. Yeah, like I said, I'm included in this risk today too, so I gotta be looking out myself. Yeah, like I said, I set up a probe outside, a little weather center, and as soon as I got back in, I'm not even joking. As soon as I got back in, it started pouring, absolutely from no rain at all to just complete downpour. Like that was, it was crazy. It's crazy. Once again, thank you so much, Michelle. That's very, very sweet of you. Very, very nice of you. Thank you so much. Let's see here. See, I don't think we're doing zip codes. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on the zip codes today. Just takes a lot of time, and like I said, I'd love to. I really would love to get to everybody's, but if I do somebody's, I have to do everybody else's on the stream, and it can get a little chaotic. Especially when we're trying to list off all the warnings and all of that activity. So But just know, for the most part, you just need to know where the general area of severe weather is. And in this case, like I said, I'll go ahead and circle this. So this is where the severe storms are expected for today. We have two different levels of severity. There's a scale that goes from 1 to 5. Okay, and 5 is obviously the worst. We do not have a level 5 today, thankfully. So a level 1 is across the areas here of the dark green, and a level 2 is across the areas here in the yellow. So you can imagine, whenever it comes to it here, the level 2 is the highest threat for today. So the higher the number, the more potentially severe it could get. Now, for example, across the dark green area here, this includes, like south central Indiana, pretty much entirety of Kentucky. I mean, Kentucky is pretty much entirely in a risk today. Portions here of, southern Illinois as well. That is, that dark green area gives you at least a 5%, or gives you a 5% chance. I don't know why I keep on saying at least. It's a solid 5% chance of seeing, severe storms. And in this case, damaging winds and hail, that's the main mode here for today. And of course, we have the yellow area here too. That is actually a 15% chance. So you can see that literally triples in the probability. So that is essentially what that means overall. And, we mentioned here that today we do have ourselves, all hazards on table. All hazards on table today. Like I said, we have tornado probability. Like I said, it's not anything extreme. I mean, it's a small 2% chance, basically giving you, in a 25-mile radius, gives you a 2% chance that a tornado could happen. So overall, for the most part here, I mean, it is relatively low probability, very, very low probability. So within 25 miles, there's a 2% chance that a tornado could drop somewhere within that margin of 25 miles. And so, that's actually the lowest probability for a tornado. So, maybe a tornado or two could happen tonight. But that actually makes it more of a problem, especially at nighttime, because you can't see anything. So if you're ever in a warning, if there's ever any tornado warnings that gets issued tonight, make sure you act immediately, as you always should, but especially at nighttime, because you cannot see anything. And by the time you hear anything, it could be too late. So just make sure that you obviously are, preparing, and make sure you guys are aware of the situation tonight, as a couple of tornado warnings, seems to be a possibility. So definitely look out there for that. Let's see here. What's up, Pilot? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. But yeah, if you guys are just now joining us, we have TRG here with us too, hanging out with us. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, it has. I actually wanted to point out that storm. It's really got the look to it in Owensboro.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I see. Are you still on? Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta switch to KVWX. It actually shows up on the KLVX Louisville radar.
Yeah, it's really got my eye, and the couplet actually got better.
Yeah, no, both radars are showing that little tail in there.
Yep, oops. Definitely something to watch for sure.
Yeah, that thing, I mean, it's not really rotating right now, not too heavily, but it looks like it could. I mean, it could be extremely weak rotation right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty broad. Look. Because, I mean, there is some in and there's some outbound winds, relatively in that shape, which, is probably weak rotation. I mean, it is weak and very broad rotation, meaning that, it has a lot of work to do if it decides it wants to go tornadic. Let's see. But yeah, we'll definitely have to keep an eye out there for that one. Let's see. The warning on it. Yeah, they don't have any tornado possible tag. That's something you got to look out for in these warning texts. If you scroll to the bottom of it, it'll show you if there's a possible tornado threat. You'll see some of these severe thunderstorms. They'll be like, okay, tornado's possible. It does not mean that there's an immediate danger for a tornado, but it means that the conditions could become favorable for tornado development. Tornadoes can quickly develop out of these storms in some cases. But in this case, with this storm, don't got to worry about that right now because there is no tornado possible tag. But still, like I said, we'll definitely watch it, because Mother Nature can evolve real quickly, as we definitely know that. Let's see. So on that warning, though, still damaging winds is not expected for the most part. Winds should remain under 50 miles per hour. However, hail on the other side, once again, this is for that Owensboro, or just north of Owensboro, Kentucky here. I'll go ahead and show you guys exactly where this is at. So basically southern Indiana, portions here along northwestern Kentucky in general. Possibly even a little bit of a hail core over Rockport right now. Do you see that, TRG?
Yeah, I was actually just looking at that storm. It does look like, if it were a supercell, that's where the hail core would be.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's really interesting. And you know how that dropped hail and it released an outflow boundary? Same ordeal is happening down there in just northeast of Paducah, Kentucky.
Yeah.
And there's actually storms firing on the tail end of that outflow boundary, which is really interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, and that may put this cell in another cell merge. So mainly a hail threat with that storm. That's why they only have 50-mile-an-hour winds possible with it.
Are you starting to see all that activity popping off there in like southeastern Illinois? By
Yeah, I'm
Fairfield?
wondering if it's gonna be doing anything or if it's just gonna kind of be rain showers.
It looks like that that storm by Fairfield could be trying to kick up, man. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's definitely exploding there. That's for sure.
I mean, they are in a slight risk. They gotta watch out there for it. See, we also got that storm down there in, let's see, I'm going to switch to Paducah radar. Got that one cell out there in western Kentucky. Towards, like, Salem and Marion. Yeah, that's one of the other severe thunderstorm warnings we're watching here right now. Let's see, we've got a little bit of a... Got a weather station on that cell. All right, right in the core, actually. I don't know if you saw that.
Now I did. That's not reporting much.
Yeah, no, for real, it's not. It's only showing like 15 knots.
Wait a second. Mine says it was last update. Okay, yeah, that is right. I thought that said 1:55 a.m. Eastern. I'm like, what?
That would have been a while ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, wait a second. It says calm winds, so that shows you it's like barely any wind threat.
See, for me, it shows 0 knots
well,
on the raw data, but whenever it comes to the barb itself, showing 15 knots.
Yeah, mine says 0 as well, so that's what I'd go for. Actually, this says 17-mile-per-hour winds now.
That's alright on 15 knots.
Yeah, weird. Two different stations saying two different things. Same station saying different things.
I don't know. I question it sometimes.
Oh, the actual wind barb, like you were saying, with the 15 knots. This says it was reported tomorrow at 4:15 a.m.
Reported tomorrow.
Yeah, 4:15 a.m. on 9/28/23. Look at the time. Mine says the time. I can send you the screenshot. I'll send you the screenshot.
Wait, which storm?
That way you can see it.
Oh, it's this one.
It's the one on Marion. It says 4:15 a.m. on September 28th, or yeah, September. I forgot the month.
I was gonna say, is that Zulu? But no.
No, it says CDT right there. 3:15 a.m.
Mine's also starting to show 26 knots now, which that would be like nearly 30 miles an hour. That's odd.
And very, very odd.
Makes you wonder. Oh, well, hold on a minute. Yeah, 26. Anyways, let's see here. We're gonna have the velocity on that storm. So yeah, there's no rotation out of it right now, which is good. But you know, we got to keep our eyes peeled tonight, guys, for a few isolated tornadoes. You know, it's not expected to be any tornado outbreak or anything crazy like that, but it is possible that we could see, a few spin up tornadoes. Definitely is a good possibility. See, Knight says we have time travelers in the weather community.
Yeah, just the stations. Maybe it's programmed wrong with the time or something.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little odd. I've never seen a observation station prevent or kind of show in the future.
5 hours in the future. It's crazy.
I mean, the only thing that comes close to that is weather models, but this is observations.
Oh, they just did it, Andrew. It is tour possible now over there near Owensboro.
Oh, it is?
Yep, 60-mile-an-hour winds, 1.5-inch hail, and a tornado possible.
Haven't got it yet. Where'd you see that on Omega?
Both radars.
Try. Oh, okay. Wow. Also, yeah, ping pong ball hail on that one too.
Yeah, that's kind of weird considering the hail course not too present with that.
Dude, my radar coverage is terrible. There we go. That one works. Let's see. So yeah, they put a tornado possible. Once again, that does not mean you have to take immediate shelter, but just means to, what I would do in a tornado possible situation is I would just analyze and know where to go in case of a warning gets issued. You don't have to take any action right now. However, I mean, with the possibility of ping pong ball size hail, I would definitely remain away from windows. As well as 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts now seems to be a possibility. So now it's damaging winds, hail, and the potential tornado. But like I said, right now it's not it's not tornado warned. It's just a severe thunderstorm warning right now. But it's a storm we gotta watch. I just got notification on my phone that lightning was detected about 6 miles away from me.
Oh, yep. There actually is some lightning.
Let's see here.
It's in extreme southwestern Indiana. It's not even in Kentucky yet.
No, I think that's part of the storm near let's see, Smithfield maybe.
So it's kind of one big mess, one big cluster.
Yeah, I see. I'm worried that that's gonna take away my convection later.
Well, this may be it.
Wow.
You never know.
Okay, there's a big hook on the storm near Salem.
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna mention it, but it looks like, honestly, it's just too suspicious. That is where a hook would be, though, because the alpha boundary's coming right out of that area.
There's
so
no rotation on it though.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those.
It's got a nasty look to it.
Ones.
Tough on the outside, soft on the inside.
They just extended that severe all the way to Cloverport, that northern one up there.
I see that. As soon as you said that, it popped up on my GR2.
No torque possible with that, though.
Interesting. Well, I mean, the tracking port, is kind of down there by, Ensor.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's from more of, the cell split portion of that.
No, I see why they did that, though, because, were that tornado, if it was to occur, it would be down in the south flank, and they issued that specific warning for that area. And of course they got the upper portion. That's where in classic supercells, that's where the rainfall and the hail would be, and the winds to some extent with your forward flank downdraft. So yeah, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter size hail is a problem there out of that one. But for the one that's towards Ensor, that's a little bit more aggressive with ping pong ball hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with a possible tornado tag on it. So that is something to watch out for. Let's see here. Aggressive says, I thought today wasn't going to be a tornado threat. Systems can change fast. Oh, yeah, for sure. I think they added that last minute, didn't they? TRG?
Sorry, man. I'll be right back in just a second.
Oh, okay. But I feel like they did, though. I want to say that they did add that later on to the Outlook, because I don't think it was always a thing. Oh, I'm not going to say it yet, but I feel like they just canceled that warning. They did. The one by Marion, the one in extreme western, like I said, the one in extreme western Kentucky here, they just canceled that one, the one warning here. Still is a pretty strong by Marion. I'd still watch out for it.
Yeah, so you were talking about that tornado probability, huh?
Yes.
The 2% torque. I'm trying to think, and I don't believe they had it on there for that marginal yesterday for day 2 Outlook.
Because I remember it wasn't always there.
Yeah. Because they added a slight risk at 1 a.m. and they added all hazards
early this morning.
Yeah. The Outlook's pretty much the same. They just extended it slightly to the north, and that's it. It's the only thing they changed over the last 12 hours. Yeah, that is very good. For
sure. No, I hope we don't see anything like that tonight. Nocturnal tornadoes is definitely something that's a problem.
Yeah,
we got a hook.
It is that time of year, though. Yeah, we're going into October.
I'm looking at a KLVX radar, South Indiana. Do you see that storm by? Let's see here, Tell City and Cannleton?
Is that severe one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Yeah, I see that. So you're looking at the kind of cell split.
Yeah, they are splitting for sure. There's 2 different individual cells. In typical meteorology on the south storm is the one that always goes dominant.
Yeah, it is. That's why they have the higher hazards there.
Yeah, that's probably why they have that tornado possible for that southern cell rather than the northern one.
Yeah, big severe just got issued in Providence there, southwestern Kentucky.
Wow, that is a big severe. Okay, yep, that's still associated with those storms we were just talking about. So they did rewarn them. I'm gonna switch back to Paducah. Let's see here towards Dixon, Clay, Providence, Shady Grove, Repton. See Slaughters. We have see Nebo, I think it is. We have those areas out there towards Lisman. See quarter size hail with that one. That's it. Yeah, winds are under threshold, so they're under the the severe line there. Let's see, TX text abbreviation says, should I be worried in Fort Branch, Indiana for severe weather tonight? So, we mentioned here that you need to watch out for basically everything south of Indianapolis. If you're south of the Indianapolis line, there is a shot for a little bit of severe weather today. The highest probability will be in extreme south, extreme kind of like southwestern Indiana today. But that's what's going on there. But yeah, there's definitely a bunch of cells. You see a big cluster of those here, dude. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, you're talking about behind those severes, huh?
Behind the behind one towards like the one near Paducah, the northeast of Paducah.
Oh yeah. You're talking about like the 4 storms over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that.
Actually, like 5 or 6 storms.
All in that one severe. They just kept forming and going into that cluster, and yeah, like you said, 6 storms there.
That's definitely a bit of a there's 6 there. 1, 2. I'm considering those are attached, but there's like 4 big ones and then a couple small ones behind it.
I wonder if that would create a quite flash flood issue there.
How fast is storm movement? Let's see here.
It's
east at 30.
Yeah.
Maybe mild flash flooding. I mean, could be a possibility.
Yeah, near Marion, they've already gotten almost 3 inches of rainfall in the last hour or 2.
Really?
Yep. So I'm surprised there's not a flash flood warning on that, to be honest.
Let's see. Let me look at that, actually.
Yeah, that is a radar-indicated rainfall, of course.
I mean, radar indication's pretty somewhat accurate.
I heard MRMS was more accurate with the rainfall.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah.
So over 2 inches of rainfall. Is it in like a flood-prone area? Do you know? Is it like high elevation? Is there any lakes, creeks nearby that could cause some flooding?
I can quickly check actually.
Okay.
Go and look at that.
That would throw a flooding threat. That rate. I mean, yeah, there's decent amounts of rain overall. With
there's a lot of like hilly terrain, but nothing that would be too much of a flash flood elevator, so to say.
Yeah, it's those valleys you got to look for too.
Yeah, a lot of fields and forestry, and then of course the main city there.
Oh my gosh. Did you see what Catman said?
Oh my goodness.
He called my mom Mrs. Andrew.
I mean, is he wrong though?
No, my mom's name's not Andrew.
Yeah, you gotta be the last name, Catman. Last name. not the middle name, no. Mrs. Andrew.
Let's see. Oh no, you've been mod for a while, Ma. I added her like probably a month ago.
Yeah, that would be like the first person you'd add, huh?
Yeah, but I didn't. But
did you see that special weather statement in Montana? By the way?
I don't have them on. Plus, I'm not looking out there.
Yeah, it's honestly you're not missing much. 40 mile an hour winds. That's still something.
In Montana.
Montana. Yep.
Let's see.
And honestly, you would just think it's a rain shower because you really can't tell. It's the one northwest of the KGGW.
Oh, is this
radar.
by like Malta?
Yep.
Interesting. Let's see here. We're getting 24-mile-an-hour wind gusts out of it.
Yeah, very interesting. It's warned for up to 40.
Let's see, I wonder if we have any cameras I can look at. So yeah, most of the activity's happening in Kentucky. Whoa, is that a new severe? I think that's a new severe. Yep.
Ah, shoot. I missed it. Yeah, that's definitely new.
Yeah,
that's
brand new severe. All right, we're going to hop y'all back over here. So this is actually just south of Louisville. So there's Louisville right there. This is by, like, yeah, this includes the state boundary between southern Indiana, you know, as well as Kentucky here. So this is by, like, let's see, Laconia, Indiana, by, let's see here, oh gosh, Muldra, however you say that, by the radar site, you know, near West Point, those areas there. Got a new warning there for quarter-size hail. Yeah, winds are still under that threshold, though, for it to be considered severe, so it's mostly just a hail threat.
Yeah, speaking of hail threat, my word, go look at the cluster down there in southwestern Kentucky. 3 storms are really increasing with hail.
The one by northeast Paducah?
Yeah, the one over near Marion, just east of Marion, big time DBZ with that, over 70 now.
I see that. 72.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably a bit of hail. That's for sure. Let's see here. They have been warned for quarter size right now.
Entire thing just falls apart next scan.
that's what happens.
It really did. I know, it's still 71 dBz, so yeah, there's probably close to quarter size, maybe greater.
Let's see, max expected hail size. I mean, radar is estimating 2 inches to 2.5, but let's see, elevation, this is, I wish it showed me elevation of this. About 3,000 feet. I mean, it's a little bit, but...
Are we talking about, like, how high up the radar is?
Not
or
how...
the radar beam, I should say.
Yeah, I was about to say. Not the radar itself, but the beam, yes.
Yeah, you're right. About 2,000, or 3,000, 3,200.
Yep. 3,000, 3,200 foot up in the air. So, I mean, that's somewhat... I would definitely think it's probably over a quarter size by now, but, you know. Oh, they just updated the ping pong ball.
Is that 1.5?
Yep. As soon as I said that, I swear, I was like, yeah, it has to be bigger than quarter size. There ain't no way it's not. Having 72 dBz on the reflectivity scan, that's like,
Yep.
Got a few other storms popping off there by, like, let's see here, Bardstown in basically west central Kentucky. Not anything severe right now, though, on those guys, but... But yeah, no, definitely, yeah, the ones we got to really look out for. Let's see, I think these are all really increasing with hail probabilities. So that one's quarter size still, but that's the extension. This one's still ping pong ball size, so yeah. 2 storms of ping pong ball hail. Let's see here, I thought this would be a bust event. No, I mean, the ingredients are pretty fair. Pretty decent, actually. Wind shear.
Yeah, they really are.
Wind shear instability. I mean, I didn't see a bust happening. It's just really late initiation, which is kind of, you know, a little bit unheard of. I mean,
like I said, though, getting into that second season, Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say unheard of, but, you know, pretty rare. Pretty rare to have initiation this late.
This is very late initiation, 10 p.m.
I mean, yeah, considering the fact that, you know, the sun's already went down, like, what, like 2-3 hours ago?
Yeah, really. And just these storms come out of nowhere.
But I mean, it's not. Yeah, I mean, mostly the surface heating does a lot of the magic during the daytime events, but still managed, still did it. But anyways, but yeah, there where the radar's at here in Kentucky. Basically just towards West Point here, just south of Louisville. I was actually by that radar before. Me and my mom drove down there. Let's see here. So that's for West Point. Let's see here. So towards Laconia. Let's see here. So quarter size hail. Oh, this one's not moving fast at all. This one's moving east at 15.
Yeah, that could be a flash flood problem.
Let me look at the overall precipitation. I gotta move away from Montana again.
Didn't expect to be talking about Montana.
Nope. Let's see here. So, yeah, this is the one right next to the radar there. So, as it approached areas like, like Cedar Flat. Let's see here. We had a streak of over an inch, maybe inch and a half. But, yeah. See here, so quarter size hail on that one, 50. So basically, winds would be under 50 for the most part there. Let's see, we're gonna turn this off here. There we go. For the guy over here by Owensboro, yeah, this one actually has that tornado possible tag still. Also, ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there by Knoxville in Kentucky. See Thruston, those areas there. See, east of that, we have Tell City, Cloverport. See here, Candleton. Let's see here, Roseville. Got quarter size and 60. Wait, did they just update that? I feel like that was 50. Maybe not. Then we got one out here towards western Kentucky, towards Providence. Let's see, we're going to change back to reflectivity here. See by Dixon, Providence, Shady Grove, those regions out there by Slaughters, Clay. For also ping pong ball hail and winds under 50 for the most part. See, my mom wants to know, are we still getting hit with storms tonight? It was a good shot, yes. It was a good shot. I mean, right now, towards our location, there is a few storms to the west that's tracking in our favorable direction. So, yep. There you go. You can see the motion here. You can see all of that thunderstorm activity is going right over us. So, yeah, we'll probably get some more, I'd say. Yeah, it was pouring there for a little bit. Like I said, before I started live stream, I set up my my weather station to collect some data on the storms, and it ended up started pouring as soon as I got back inside.
That's your main event, man.
Yep, it's gonna spawn a cool pool right under me.
That's all you're gonna get today.
Yep,
but that's
gonna
nice.
Be
like,
nice
nope. Relief.
Completely like storm's going right at me. Then it's just gonna like dissipate, and then as it passes over me, it's gonna get back up in strength.
Well, that's just the life of a weather enthusiast right there.
Sure is. See, how does it look for Louisville? I'm seeing lightning. So Louisville right now is in the clear for the most part. There's a cell to the south out there by West Point. You should probably know where that's at. Just southwest of Louisville here for the most part. There's a pretty decent, solid storm right now popping off. For quarter size hail and winds under 50, so not considered severe for the winds, just for the hail. But in Louisville right now, it's pretty clear. But still got to watch out there for it, because still a few of those storms. We still have quite a bit of storm activity rolling in this general direction.
The hail threat was minimized, so to say, just east of Owensboro on the warning, as well as the Tor Possible was dropped.
The what now?
Tor Possible dropped, and the hail size decreased on the warning.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I see ya. Thank you. Yep, so there's no longer that Tornado Possible tag on it. So, like I said, Tornado Possible does not mean there's an immediate danger for tornadoes. But it means that that storms can quickly turn sour, and some of them could produce tornadoes. The ones that might be hinting towards potential tornado development, I should say. What do you think, TRG?
Yeah, any storms that stay discreet, that's going to be the ones that could do it. Yeah, we're not talking about those clusters over there near Providence.
Yeah, no, those storms are very, very clustered together. Still for 1.5 inch hail, it's ping pong ball hail. That's pretty decent.
I mean, if they break apart, that would be an option, like cell split, so to say.
I mean, if they break apart, they're probably not going to be too far away from each other, though.
Yeah. Kind of like the one north, or rather east of Owensboro. Those are joining now, once again.
That south cell? Let's see, let me pull up Paducah radar, if I can. There we go. You know, that south cell might go dominant towards Enon and Flat Rock. It actually looks like a pretty solid core on that one.
Yeah, that's why I said about the cell split, like near Shady Grove, if that's what you're talking about.
Wow, 74 DBZ.
Oh wow, yeah.
So
I would assume a new warning's gonna come through for that.
So possible very large hail core by Cresswell. Let's see here towards Enon. This is basically here in extreme western Kentucky. Yeah, anytime you see radar signatures getting up in the 70s, upper 60s, that's, you know, representing very heavy rain and that possibly even mixed in some hail. Probably some good size hail too. What time? Over the next couple hours. I mean, there's no specific way of being exactly sure of what time each cell is going to happen. I mean, even models aren't that well. But the threat exists, I will say, over the next couple hours. Speaking of models, I might hop over to the models for a minute, show the viewers what the future could look like here with the HRRR. Have you looked at the latest models yet?
Yeah, I have, and HRRR has nothing ongoing right now, so that shows you.
A little suspicious, huh?
Yep, but HRRR does have them all congealing into a line, and then more of damaging winds by.
I see that. Wow.
Yeah, by like 4 a.m.
That's 08 Zulu. That's 4 a.m. Eastern. So this is a very late night threat, early morning threat actually. At this point. I mean, it continues for a while because, you know, like I said, we have this low pressure system that's pivoted up in southwestern Michigan, which, you know, if I show you guys over here to the current satellite view, you'll be able to see it very clear. I mean, clear as day. So, I mean, you can see like right there. That's where that central pivot point is at. And then your cold front's firing right here. So all that cooler air is backing in here, and then you get all the warmer air. See, all that warmer air that's basically ripping its way up here. But anyways, but yeah, that's what's going on there.
They just went considerable for large hail on that southern cell.
Oh. God dang it, I had to sneeze, bro. Every time.
You had to do the sneed.
Yes, I had to do every single time I try to sneeze on stream, it does not work.
I was gonna say, did you finish?
No.
Man, you like broke your head.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it looked like you did, dude. I guess it didn't come out though, huh?
Nope.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Looks like it was trying to.
Yeah, you call it a sneeze watch. Man, I cracked up when you said that. Sneeze watch.
For sure. So yeah, that warning you're talking about, that's for golf ball size hail now towards Princeton, Kentucky, Flat Rock. That's a pretty beefy storm right there. That's the one I was just detecting over 70 DBZ on, right? Pretty sure it was.
Yeah, you said like 74.
Wow. Yep, 74. That's, you know, anytime you sneeze.
Oh, you said it again.
Oh my gosh. I meant to say C, not sneed.
I guess you associate it with my voice whenever I talk. It's sneed.
Anytime you see that, you know, high DBZ is a good shot. It could be a pretty large core, pretty good size hail core. Man, oh man.
Put it on a shirt.
What, Sneed?
Sneed.
Yes.
Oh my word. Sneed watch.
Yep. I think I still have that the baby cell merch on there, even though I said that would last a week. It's been on there for like half a year. See here. What about Clay City, Kentucky tomorrow morning? So all of Kentucky is in a threat throughout tomorrow morning, for the most part, like early tomorrow morning. So I mean, there's a shot for, you know, mostly hail and damaging winds. Like I said, that's the main threat for Kentucky. or the main threat for this entire event here is, mostly just hail and damaging winds. But there's a possibility for a few isolated tornadoes. I'll go ahead and show you guys where that's at. Let's see, we're going to hop y'all over here to this view. So this is the overall verdict here of where the tornado probability is at. So mostly out there towards, western Kentucky, including Louisville. There's a shot for, maybe a few isolated tornadoes. And once again, it's a very low probability. It's nothing to freak out about overall. But that's that. But anyways, that's what's going on there. So watch out for a few isolated tornadoes. Let's see here. Once again, since we're already on it, I'll go ahead and show you all the rest of the threat here for the new viewers that are joining. See, we have hail. So hail's a 15% chance probability across those regions there. So Louisville, see Evansville, basically just southern Indiana, basically central northwestern, western sides of Kentucky, and southeastern Illinois. There's a shot for 15% chance of hail. I'd actually say between quarter and 2 inches in diameter. Let's see here. Any chances for heavy thunder? Of course, yes. Yeah. Yeah, usually when you have a thunderstorm threat, it usually means there's going to be some thunder included.
Yeah. Really, there's no severe storms without lightning and thunder.
Pretty much. I mean, even LP storms can bring out some big old solid strikes. Wow. Nope. Have you seen that? Oh my gosh. That core still showing in the 70s.
Yeah, I see 74 still. Oh, newer scan. Let's see. 70. Yeah, still 70 there.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid core right there, y'all. So there is likely some pretty large hail in this storm right now. This is one in western Kentucky, y'all. Western Kentucky. Let's see here. So basically they're towards Princeton, Cedar Bluff, Dawson Springs area. The core is south of Shady Grove, Kentucky. Yeah, that area right there, that is where there's likely some pretty large pretty large hail. Like I said, they have the warning out there right now for golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts being a possibility. Definitely don't want to mess around with golf ball hail. That'll definitely not be very good for your windows. Not very good.
Yeah, that's when you almost want to just seek shelter in your safe spot.
Oh yeah, no, remain well away from windows. I mean, I would go to your central portion of your house. I mean, you don't have to duck and cover or anything like that, but just remain away from windows so they don't shatter in your face, basically. So, yep. So West Point, kind of southwest. Yeah, southwest of Louisville here. Got that severe still in effect here for ping pong ball size hail. Did they increase that, or was that always ping pong? I feel like that was quarter size.
Which one?
The one directly just southwest of Louisville.
Let's see.
By West Point.
They increased that for sure.
People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles.
Yeah, that they also decreased the wind threat too.
Oh yeah, it was 60, wasn't it?
Yep.
So yeah, mostly it seems like the hail threat's mostly materializing. I think the hail threat might have a slight advantage. Let's see here. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Did you see that wind report come through in Marion?
No.
That
not
weather
yet,
station's
actually.
reporting 45 knots.
Oh wow. Yeah, are you sure that's not from 4 days ago?
No, I mean it's on that one station that we were just talking about here a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Wow,
I gotta see
52.
if it is.
Here, let me bring y'all over here. So 52-mile-per-hour wind gusts was reported on that station. Let's see here. I want to see something if I can.
Yeah, while you look at that real quick, just wanted to say south of Louisville, they extended that severe same threat, just extended it
Oh yeah, see that?
into, yeah, extended it.
Yeah, just to the south of Louisville. This is by like, see Meadow Lawn. See here, Cosmosdale, Fort Knox, those areas there. Yeah, that one has. Oh, they extended it. Yep, still continued the thing for. Yeah, they didn't change anything on that. They kept it for ping pong ball hail.
There's a report of 1.25-inch hail near Dixon. It's northeast of Paducah, and they literally split the warning too, because of the cell split.
I see that. There's actually been reported hail.
Yep, 1.25.
Report time at 10:41. This was yeah, over 10 minutes ago.
And that had a DBZ. The radar was a DBZ of 67.5, and it produced 1.25-inch hail.
Let's see here. I'm gonna pull that up. My mouse is giving out on me. I need to get a new mouse.
And your camera.
Yeah, for real. I have a whole entire list of things. New chair too. Still haven't got my chair. Just had to save up for moving stuff.
Things are just gonna slowly start falling apart piece by piece.
I see what you mean. Yep, 63. It's right on the edge of that core too.
Sure was.
See, is that a new warning for Princeton? Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. It just looked like it just got issued because I was on the previous radar scan.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so that's for like roof. It looks like that could likely be seeing some hail by let's see, Cresswell and Rufus here in western Kentucky. Yeah, that core right there, that's that's likely producing some pretty solid hail, I'd say. Like I said, they have it warned here for the possibility of 1.75. That's golf ball hail. See, you got another warning to the north of that for 1.25, the one that we were looking at there that got reported near Dixon. The core is near like kind of just northwest of Slaughters there. Let's see here. Got 2 more minutes. Yeah, this warning's about to expire. Oh, they just extended it.
Man, you are quick today.
Yep, they just extended it.
Yep, I just saw it. I was about to say it, and Andrew got
beat you
to
to
first. Yeah,
so,
you did.
Hardensburg, 60 in quarter size. Yeah, so that one warning is about to be expired. Let's see here. Of course, we got the radar hole right where the storm's over. One there by West Point. It's still for 1.5. The back warning's about to expire as well in 1 minute because it's almost 11 o'clock. So hard to believe we've been live for over an hour or almost an hour now.
Yep. And this event's gonna go to like 8 a.m.
To what?
Event's gonna go to like 8 a.m. too.
Oh, it's gonna happen for a long time. I'm definitely not gonna be up till 8 a.m. doing this.
Only here for the biggest threat.
Oh God. My alarm went off.
I thought so. I heard the beep, and I also heard your chair squeak. It's great. Like Andrew said, I'm like the only person who hears these little tiny things in the stream.
Do you have your big bulky headphones on?
I do. Listening to every little squeak.
And that's why you got that extra vision. Or,
yeah,
wait, that's not vision.
Seeing through my ears.
Wait, that's not vision. That's hearing.
Seeing through my ears over here.
Let's see here. So we're going to do a run through with these guys again. 1.75-inch hail towards Creswell. Like I said, that's a pretty big core between Creswell and Rufus. We move up to the north. We have another storm there for 1.25-inch or half-dollar size by Slaughters, and there towards Dixon. We did have a report here around 10:41 Eastern of, actually, this would be Central Time in this area of Kentucky. So this would have been 9:41 for you guys out there in the area. But for me, since I'm on the eastern side of Kentucky, or not eastern Kentucky, I'm in kind of northern Kentucky, but the eastern time zone of Kentucky. Yeah, so that's at 10:41. Let's see here. Another warning here towards areas just east of Owensboro. For quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts near Cloverport, Hardinsburg. Let's see, Tar Fork, apparently. And of course, east of that, we have another warning here. The last warning for now, southwest of Louisville. This is by West Point here, including areas like sites. See here, portions near Catherine. See here, Hughes Landing. Those areas, but Hughes Landing is mostly out of this here. But this one's actually for some pretty solid hail too. Basically up to 1.5 inches in diameter, or basically, ping pong ball size hail. In terms of damaging winds, we're not expecting any damaging winds out of the storm right now, anyways, as winds should be under 50-mile-an-hour threshold. So whenever it comes to it here, overall, the damaging wind threat is non-existent on the storm at the moment. But got to monitor it because it could definitely change. See. Okay, we're gonna hop back up here, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the satellite view. Haven't looked at that here in a few, but yeah, you can really see on the infrared things really popping off now. Have you seen that, TRG?
Yes, I have. That is actually the product that I used to see if these storms were like combining or not too, because it shows on infrared and satellite.
Hey, you said it right.
I did, yay. And you drew your line wrong there, Andrew.
What? Your
line going through, like pretending you were drawing the cold front, you drew it like right through the severe storm.
I know, it's behind them. I'm just showing you the line of the storms.
Yeah. The cold front is a little bit off there.
Cold front's like, let's see, I'll draw the cold front. Cold front's like probably right back in here, actually.
I'm waiting for the line to appear. Give me 20 years. Okay, yeah, that's actually reasonable. Yeah, it's probably where it is.
Yep. I mean, it's like a wedge. I mean, it's not like a solid wall. It slowly gets, slowly transitions. If you know what I'm saying.
Did you see that report for that considerable severe 1-inch hail?
Oh yeah, I see that now. Now that you mentioned it.
I hate how the radar, it takes like 10 minutes before those reports pop up.
I know. But yeah, we got our quarter-size hail report. This is from a train weather spotter out there in, let's see here, Caldwell, Kentucky, the county, 6 miles east-northeast of Fredonia. Let's see here. Yeah, quarter-size hail, which is right there at that line. Anything lower would not be considered severe hail. This is definitely in that. This is reported at 2:57 UTC. Current time is 3:04 UTC. This was not that long ago. Oh, also a new one. 1.25. Did you see that, Dixon? Oh, wait, never mind. I'm dumb.
Yeah, that was about 30 minutes
That was a while ago. We've already mentioned that.
Yeah, we did. But with that newer report, you can actually see that storm's weakening drastically. That hail core is dissipating quick. That's actually because of a cell merge.
What, is it that storm I was talking about?
Yep, the one where we had that 1-inch hail report.
Oh, the 1-inch hail report. Okay, by like
not the 1.25.
Near Princeton.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, there still is a decent hail core on it, though.
Yeah, but it's only in the low 60 dBz now.
I see that. Could definitely still produce some hail.
Yeah, closer to the 1-inch hail mark, so wouldn't be surprised if they downgraded a little bit.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they'll probably do that.
We'll see, though.
I guess, does Paducah have a weather service office?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the National Weather Service here.
Figured.
In southwestern Kentucky.
Yeah, then they'd be the one to do that.
Yep. And then in north central, it's Louisville.
Let's see here. So they are, yeah, there's still some more chicken nuggets firing behind the main ones.
Baby cells, Andrew. Come on.
Nah, they ain't quite. They're not baby cells. Especially when they're
bigger.
Yeah, one by Petersburg, in southwestern Indiana. It's not too small.
That's the first storm I went to. Yeah, because it's got lightning detection on it, so it is most likely the strongest one out of that weak group.
Oh yeah, No, I mean, it's far from severe.
Yeah, it is.
My mom just asked, do I want a donut? Did I say asked?
I want one. Better say yes, Andrew. Come on
Nah, I'm
now.
good.
Oh no.
So yeah, I don't like to eat on my stream.
Yeah, very true. But come on, you can get it after. Save it.
I could do that.
Can't fully skip the donut.
Yeah, let's see here. All right, so back over here towards southwest of Louisville here. We have the one towards Cloverport and let's see here, Patesville, McQuaddy. We have Hardinsburg and Glendean. That warning there for quarter size hail, 60 mph wind gust. Still that's kind of a baseline severe thunderstorm warning though.
Right on the edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean anything lower than that on the hail and the damaging winds, it would be considered non-severe. Let's see here. So then we got the other one. Wow, ping pong ball still for West Point. Yeah, that's right over the radar too.
There's actually a terminal radar on Radar Omega. I don't know if you looked at it with that. It's really not much better than it being over the radar.
What, TSDF?
Yep.
Yeah, that's. I think it's it's an airport radar. Wait, maybe
yeah,
not. No, never mind. I don't think it is.
It's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's just a little field. It's a building out in the middle of a field.
It's someone's personal backyard radar.
Yep, that's a Andrew radar right there. A little bit more north, and that's what we could call it.
Yeah, that's like literally like a neighborhood.
Neighborhood radar. We need more of those, to be honest.
Hibbing moment.
Hibbing moment, yeah, really. It's still, I mean, it's just a little radar, though, so it's not, it doesn't cover much at all.
No. I mean, it covers a lot of Louisville there, so that's good for Louisville coverage. I mean, let's say like 75 miles it probably covers.
Yeah. It really helps when there's a
50.
storm over the main radar, though.
Yeah, it covers at about 50 miles.
Yeah. Canada moment. Small little radar site. Better than nothing, though.
My mom said homemade donuts. No way. Oh, she said she loves homemade donuts. Mom, you gotta make some homemade donuts again.
She's over here checking you out, man.
Dude, that's a childhood memory. That my mom's homemade donuts. I've had those in years. Mom, you gotta make some homemade donuts.
I got a request for you.
Yeah. I mean, she said donuts.
Now you're gonna get everyone hungry.
Probably.
I wonder if there's any donut stores open.
11 p.m. Maybe. Somewhere
Possibly.
there is.
Somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
I don't know if you saw the new Felipe update or not. Basically, they slowed it considerably just in case that Fujiwara effect happens. It's not supposed to hit the Lesser Antilles or Puerto Rico till like Monday. So it's a slow one now.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, it really does slow down. See, 8 p.m. Oh, that really slows. Holy cow.
Yep.
It'll be a depression by then, though.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see much of, if any, impacts there. Maybe just some rip currents.
I mean, with the storm just sitting there, though, you got to think about it flooding.
Yeah. They actually have it dying out before.
But,
oh, no, that's just because it's so slow.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of dry air associated with that.
Yeah. I saw that on the west side of it for sure. You can see it's not sharing it. It's honestly, it looks stationary because of all the dry air on the west side.
All right.
A lot of dry air.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a severe thunderstorm warning, y'all. The very far south one. This is directly east of Paducah. This is like the nastiest storm we got right now towards Needmore, Harperford, sorry. See Cresswell, Kirkwood Springs, Olney, see Charleston. So this is a warning here for 1.75 inch hail. That is golf ball hail.
Sorry, I just real quick wanted to tell you they upped that wind threat on the one over the radar site southwest of Louisville. Did I say that?
Yep. No, it's back up to 60.
Did I say
though.
it right?
Yeah, you did.
Did I say it right? I said Louisville. Okay, my heart dropped. I thought I said it wrong.
Not Louisville. It's Louisville.
Louisville. I haven't said it wrong one time since you corrected me. Hope you're happy.
There you go. Proud of you.
Andrew got on me big time for that one.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you were not happy.
Like, what'd you say?
It's the only way to get Andrew mad right there.
But, yep, that warning is still for 1.5 inch hail. That's for ping pong ball size hail and now 60 mile per hour wind gusts. My mom says I'll make some when we get to Florida. Why not tonight?
Yeah. Maybe you don't have the ingredients?
There's stores.
Hey, better late. Like, better in a week or so than never.
Yeah, true. Alright, I'm expecting them the first day we get down to Florida.
Nothing's unpacked at all.
Nope. Can't even unpack anything. You gotta...
Straight for the donut.
Yep. Straight to making them.
Now we got cheesecake, too, in the chat. Come on, man. It's 11. It's almost 11:30 now. Can't be talking about sweets.
Man, that does sound really good, though. Anyways, off topic.
Nah.
But east of Owensboro, this is another storm here for quarter size hail 60. That's the kind of baseline one we were talking about. Oh, they downgraded the 1.75 to now quarter size.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Beat
Wind
you
threat
to it.
too went down.
Yep. So quarter size hail, or sorry, yeah, quarter size hail, and I was about to say quarter size wind.
Quarter size wind, 1 inch wind.
No, quarter size hail and winds under 50. Maximum up to 50. That's a less than 50, but
Come on, Andrew.
actually,
Remember
wait, why is that?
Remember that training, man.
What?
Less than sign.
Oh, I learned that in first grade. See, so yeah, no, that's less than 50. See here. See, I don't have the stuff to make them tonight. Aw, man, I think she's lying. I just think she doesn't want to make them.
Well, who would? It's almost midnight. Well, 11:30.
But me and my mom stay up real late.
I do too.
I'm always a night person.
But I don't know, eating sweets this late, that's a bit excessive for me.
Understandable.
Whoa. Okay, the hail core, if you use a KVWX radar, southwestern Indiana, and look towards that Sevier and Clover port. I think that's just because it's such higher in elevation. I mean, that has like over 70 dBz. 73,
Wow.
74 dBz. Yeah, but then there's a closer radar, I forgot, the Louisville one. Yeah, that shows nothing more than 64.
Yeah, it's because it's scanning higher up.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Try using an elevation change instead of the 0.5 degree angle. Try using something higher at KLVX.
Let's see.
Does it increase?
Yeah, up to 67, which is 3 more dBz, but nothing like 74.
Right. Yeah, that's just upper level core. Which obviously by the time it falls closer to the surface, it's gonna be
Less
melting
smaller.
a bit. Let's see here. So we got 3 warnings right now. Let's see here. We got the one for quarter size hail and 50 mile or less than 50 mile an hour winds. Let's see here. Towards Kirkwood Springs. Let's see Harperford, Ford, Needmore. Let's see here. Got one right there over the radar site, a little bit to the east now. Let's see. This is for 1.5 inch, that's ping pong ball size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gust there. And of course we have the one to the west here towards Cloverport, quarter and 60 mile per hour wind gust there. It's my squeaky chair.
I didn't hear it that time, somehow.
Oh, dude, it's very squeaky.
Oh, I heard it. I don't know if 91L was 9090. I don't know if they just updated that to
No, it's been like that since yesterday.
Yeah. Last time I checked, it was 7090.
I was thinking it would
I'm a
have
bit
developed
behind.
today.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought tonight by 8 p.m. But we're already past
tomorrow
8 p.m.,
for
so.
sure.
Yeah.
Definitely thinking.
You know, I haven't even taken a look at it. Let me look at it. See if it's even if it even looks like an invest or depression.
No, it was doing pretty good yesterday.
It's very large, but there's no like fully organized convection. Interesting.
Huh.
They can't. I don't know when they canceled that one. The one for the cell that had 1.25 inch hail reported with it. Seabury? Southwest of Owensboro?
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, they canceled that a while ago.
Yeah.
You know, honestly though, it might need another warning for possible hail.
Yeah, I see that right on the front.
Yeah.
That's in
radars.
your little radar dead zone right there. Yeah. Oh, they just put a special weather statement on it for half-inch hail, and that's it.
Half-inch?
Half-inch, yeah, 0.5. Or 0.5.
Let me look
Same
at the
thing.
elevation.
I mean, yeah, it's got some, definitely has some hail on it.
Here we go. I mean, yeah, it's scanning about 6,500 feet.
Yep, 3 severes left now.
I don't know what's up at GR2 and still having the considerable last until the polygons are moved.
Yeah, that's just something that Gibson software has to fix there.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's disextended, it still doesn't get rid of that considerable line.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So that's like the #1 flaw of GR, and that's it.
Oh, it's a great program otherwise.
Yeah, I love it. I don't think there's going to be another GR analysis.
No.
I mean, unless it's made by like the same person.
GR4.
He just keeps updating it a lot. He's put out some good updates.
For sure. Alright, let's see here. So, okay, we got the storm south of Louisville here. Still popping off here. 1.5 inch hail, 60 mile per hour wind gust there. I mean, it's, let's see how, I mean, this thing is right up on the radar too. We're getting some areas, wow. Some areas near 60s, lower 60s. I mean, for scanning only a couple 100 feet up, if that, it's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, that's why they have it so high, I'm sure. 1.5 inch hail. It really just depends on elevation and radar echoes. You know, obviously the lower elevation we're scanning, and the higher the DBZ value is, the more hail we're going to have, larger hail. Yeah, we got Cloverport. Let's see, we have Tar Fork. We have Hardinsburg. Another warning here for quarter size and 60. That's still in effect there. South of Providence, Kentucky on the western side. This is in the central time zone. There towards Fryer. Creswell, Needmore, Rufus, let's see, 6th Vein, Charleston. We have Dawson Springs there. Quarter size hail and winds less than 50. Oh, my mom's leaving. See you, Mom.
Donuts.
Yeah, I know. Sounds good. Man. Yeah, I definitely would like to have some donuts right now if they were the homemade ones, but, you know.
Don't worry, you'll order some Taco Bell after stream, I'm sure.
No, they're closed.
You'll find something.
They're closed. He knows me too well.
Most of the time it's Taco Bell. Most of the time.
Most of the time I talk to you, it's Taco Bell.
Okay, then what's your most... what do you order from the most then?
Probably Applebee's, honestly.
I was gonna say it. It's either Applebee's or Taco Bell, but you know, I've only seen you order Applebee's once.
Yeah, no, that's usually my go-to. I used to hate Applebee's, but they're fairly good. All right, so here's the new HRRR, y'all. I want to go ahead and bring up the models for a minute. Still showing the same thing, basically, right there around 3, 4 o'clock a.m. I mean, showing a massive line potentially rolling through Louisville. And it's just going to be a bunch of convection all overnight. I mean, dude, it's showing, like, storms happening even into the afternoon for tomorrow.
I think the HRRR is overdoing that line considerably. I don't think
honestly
it will most likely just be a line of rain.
You know, I hate to say this, but I kind of agree with Nam on this one.
Oh no! Oh no! What's it show? The rate show?
No.
Oh no! Nam actually. Wow! Nam does good.
No, I feel like Nam is very accurate on this one for some reason.
Yeah, it keeps them quite severe for like the first 2 hours up until 1 a.m. and then they kind of die off. Wait a second, hold on. Nam shows the storms hitting this area. That's, you know, we already got severe storms at like 8 a.m. tomorrow, so... Oh, my bad, 6 a.m. So the timing is considerably off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that timing is way off.
Shows the instability increasing tomorrow afternoon, which does, you know, make sense because of daylight heating. But for some reason, Nam is showing me only like in a pocket of... Oh, here we go. Shows a pretty capped environment in West Kentucky, which I obviously know that's false because, I mean, there is storms firing all over the place out there.
Yeah, that was, I told you that too. I said that was like the one area with the most ingredients. It was like the one area to watch the most today. Southwestern Kentucky.
Seems like some of the models are really showing this thing kind of get capped out. Seems like most of the instability drops after, let's see, after 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, you can see that on the meso analysis. It drops rapidly. Yeah, I mean, in the next 2 hours, it's like 1,500, and then 4 hours, it goes down to 200, and then by 6 hours, there's nothing left.
Pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure the instability right now is in that region. Yep, 1,500 in that general area, but it shows it pretty capped out, which, you know, I don't get because obviously storms are firing. I mean, it makes sense on a typical event. I mean, after sunset, things are going to start to cap out because, you know, temperatures are going to start dropping, and you need them to increase with lower elevation.
Yeah, that's why I'm shocked we're seeing the hail we are. Because, I mean, that sin is negative 250.
What, you know, yes, it has some impacts, but usually it's the mid-levels you got to look at for hail.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The lower elevation, that's for, you know, just storm base, overall elevation stuff.
Like lapse rates would be a key factor in large hail, huh?
Yes, increased lapse rates. So basically bigger drop in temperature with elevation.
Yeah, it has 6.5 lapse rates mid-level in this exact area in southwestern Kentucky.
Decent, but I wouldn't call that significant.
Oh, no.
I mean, once you start pushing like 8 degrees Celsius, that's when...
Yes, that's why they don't have that hatched out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got reports of wind damage. Tree down on Highway 31W on Muldroth Hill. Right there by that radar. Also got a new hail report of 0.88 inches or nickel-size hail.
And again, we're receiving those reports 30 minutes after they occur.
Yep. Typical GR.
Yep.
It's just how it goes.
I mean, better late than never, but I'd like to have it, like, now when it happens. And Owensboro's in a severe now.
Yep.
Like
you barely got me. Barely.
I was talking. Oh, hold on. Extension. Another extension. 1 inch hail, 60 mile an hour winds for Shepherdsville. Southern Louisville. I got you with that one, too.
I was too focused on the other one, but that's a pretty big warning there towards Owensboro, actually. Storm motion's probably faster. Yeah, northeast at 30. Quarter-size hail on it. Let's see here. 60 and quarter size. Yeah, they downgraded that to quarter size. That was the one at 1.5 inch hail. Oh, the new extension brings it down to quarter size, I should say. Thing's got quite a bit of a tail on it, or it did.
It just got completely rid of it, huh?
Yep, kind of.
Whoa. Use the Paducah radar. The DBZ on that new Severe went crazy right there. I just realized there's a better radar site for that.
For which storm?
The one that just got Severe for Owensboro. But again, that radar, it's far away, so
That's
you're looking
9,000 feet.
Yep, just like you were mentioning. I just realized we had a closer radar, and that shows 65 dBz, which is much more realistic.
Which one's that? The Southwest Indiana?
Yep.
KVWX?
I call it the Evansville radar site.
Yeah. See, yeah, that's scanning 3,500. Still showing 72 dBz, though. Sure, there's some hail
new
on
scan
it.
actually just upped right there.
No, I see why they still have that there. Let's see here. I mean, we got some pretty good data on the South Louisville storm.
Got any more of those MEDARs anywhere?
Huh?
Let's see. Oh, we don't have like any of them. Those weather stations here. Oh, we actually have one in Owensboro.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Gusts up to 0 with sustained of 5. That makes total sense.
What? Yeah, that is so logical.
I see that. I see that all the time on this program. It's like sustained is always higher than gusts. It's like It's a little yeah, because that's sustained. That's gusts. Is that it? No, it's not new. It's old. That's actually a warning about to expire here in Cloverport. I don't know if they're going to put out another warning or not on that one.
Are you talking about that one in? Oh yeah. That's the one that we was
new warning.
Possible. They just extended it.
Ha! Beat ya!
For me, it was same time.
Man. See, for me, I think I got it. Y'all in chat confirm that. Who got it first?
No, it's Andrew.
No, I wasn't sure if it... I think it was real close.
I could go back and listen to it. I'm going to go look.
Yeah, quarter size and 60. 60 mile-an-hour wind gusts, so...
Oh, it was definitely you.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, it was definitely you. Good job.
See, so they got Beech Grove, we got Pitts Point here, and I think it's the new extension. The new works, or somewhat new extension. Should we cover the cars? There's no need for you to right now, no.
Really? 1.5 inch hail?
No, that's my nanny. She lives in Louisville.
Oh yeah. Main storm staying to the south.
Yeah, she there's no hail danger right now for Louisville. I mean, you are in a risk overall, but there's no immediate storm that's heading your way with big hail.
There's a little south to your north though, Andrew. Tiny one.
Oh wow, I see that.
They just got rid of like 3 severes right there, including that considerable one, or what was considerable.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, they got rid of that south one. Yeah, we're just left with 3 now.
I'm quite shocked that far southwestern one is dying out, considering it's in a good environment. But like you said, it just must be that capping.
Yep. No, that makes sense. It's not considered severe right now. There's still a lot of lightning activity on it though. As soon as I said lightning, I just got a notification that lightning was detected 24 miles from me. What did Sherman say?
You're right, there is some lightning on that. What did who say?
Sherman.
Oh man, something about fruit?
And W16. Blah, 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 fruit.
No, you forgot the fruit.
Ah, fruit.
It's exactly what it is.
What is that? Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, wait, that's... Dude, wind reports are impossible to see.
On Radar Omega?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, they are.
If you have the black overlay,
yeah.
I can barely see
Oh my
that.
goodness. Wow, yeah, you're right about that one. Andrew's over here thinking it's a radar site.
I was curious. I'm like, what is that? And I looked and it lined up perfectly with that GR2 report there.
Have to get really close just to see the report. And you make him bigger.
Yeah, for real. I agree.
Or like to where you can change the color of them depending on the map you have.
I mean, you can change the background, but I like the black map.
That one in Owensboro is getting a very good hail core on the northeast side.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, we were watching that one for a little bit. It's 1 for quarter. I wouldn't be surprised if it at least goes up to 1.25 next update.
I almost thought that was a piano behind you.
A what?
A piano behind you.
That's a rack with papers.
And it was so hard to see.
It's literally loose pieces of paper.
It's totally a piano.
That is not a piano. There's like legitimately paper on it. I just got hit in the
Wait,
face.
did you have to look behind you to see what was behind you?
Well, I wanted
Is
to
it
confirm.
a piano?
Random piano pops up. Wait, what?
Just someone put that in your room while you're streaming. Didn't notice.
Man. No, but that's definitely a core that's heating up there a bit.
Yeah, I think that Owensboro is becoming the new main storm now.
Yeah, very good possibility because the cap seems like it's developing on the south side.
Yeah, I mean that northern edge. It's really starting to get some high DBZ, 72 already.
Yeah, it's
Large
pretty
hail.
solid. Oh, didn't do that.
Wonder if they'll upgrade it a little bit or not.
See a 70. Legacy said I stole their piano. I don't think so. Piano's a little hard to steal, by the way.
Oh, very. I can tell you that. I just moved one the other day. They are so heavy, dude.
Yeah, you think?
Unless it's a keyboard, though.
Oh, yeah, well, those are easy.
Yep.
Keyboards and
But if it's
pianos
like
are different, though.
Those grand pianos, man.
Yeah.
4 people just to move them.
Oh, lightning detected 5 miles from my location. And I just heard thunder.
You gonna go outside?
No.
Yeah, I try not to go outside unless, like, with any storm, if it has lightning.
I got some cool weather data I'm collecting out of these storms, though.
2 lightning strikes per day.
What?
That's the lightning data you're getting. 1-2 strikes. It's actually strengthening on the southern edge, so it's actually getting closer to you.
James says, "Good evening, TRG, Carson, Arctic, and my mom, but not me."
Ah.
Glad to have you here, too.
Yeah.
I'm your main
Thanks for
host,
joining
after
me.
all.
Nah, it's me, man.
Let's see, you got quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds there. Let's see, for Beech Grove, Pitts Point, Belmont there. Let's see, southwest of that, we got ourselves Glendine. Let's see, McCoy, Hinton Hills, quarter-size 60. And let's see, this last one. Oh, they're all quarter-size. Yeah, they're all barely severe now. I think this one's definitely increasing, though. That's a pretty big core.
Yeah, one in Owensboro.
Right over Browns Valley. Like that's pretty solid. Let's see. Oh,
They just
1.5.
upped that one to 1.5. Hey. I wasn't trying to scream and break anybody's ears now,
Sorry.
Andrew. Come on.
Just had to beat you.
I was already saying it. I'm gonna go back and see.
I don't know. I feel like I got there first again. Barely. A lot closer, though.
I'm seeing this one.
1.5. and 16.
Oh, I got it first.
You did?
Oh, hold on. I gotta wait for the stream. Oh, it was same time. It was same time, dude.
Yeah.
It was actually exactly the same time.
Man.
Hi.
Okay, it just updated. Dude, GR2 updates slower than Omega.
Oh yeah, they do.
I've noticed that.
That hail core just weakened as they upped it.
Well, that could be the time when the heaviest hail's falling.
Yeah. Makes no sense, but yeah.
Why not?
Because the DBZ decreased?
I mean, it's closer to the surface. It's not scanning the surface, is it?
True. Very true. But it depends on how new that
Yeah, I mean,
that
typically in the
is,
decaying cells, I mean, that's typically their most aggressive time. That's something that, that's what happens with the storms. So whenever the storms, like, completely go outflow dominant, or they completely start to die out, that is when you start to see, probably even the heaviest out of the storm activity. You get some strong downdrafts. I mean, you get some hail mixing in with that, too. Very good possibility it could be pretty heavy hail still.
Let's see. There's a new special weather statement. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Okay, it's in Bloomfield, which is southeast of Louisville. 40-mile-an-hour winds and 0.5 inch hail. Half inch.
Oh, wow.
That one it blew up out of nowhere. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like all these are mainly big-time hail makers, and that's
hail is definitely taking the leaderboard so far.
Yeah, I mean, the damaging winds, we saw one damage report, of course.
Yeah, the damaging winds for sure is definitely not the highest activity. I mean, all except for like one report was damaging wind related, and even then it wasn't even a damaging wind gust confirmed. I mean, it was a tree that fell over, which could have been a weak tree.
Okay, the HRRR just took like a completely different approach. Now the line forms in western Kentucky instead of northern Kentucky.
Is that a new run?
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm gonna bring my viewers over there.
Which honestly, that kind of corresponds with the SPC a bit better with their thunderstorm outlook for late tonight. Yeah, 02Z.
Oh, I looked at that a little bit ago, actually.
Oh, you already looked at that?
Yeah, that's the one I was watching. Last time I looked at the models. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think that one's got a bit of a better handle on it.
That's what I was saying, though. I mean, continue it into the afternoon. That's when I was telling you that. Continue it to the afternoon. I mean, you can see, like, 17 Zulu. I mean, there's still convection happening over, like, Louisville and basically, northern and northwestern Kentucky.
Yeah, I also see, like, a fire hose starting at 12 Zulu there near Paducah. Yeah, that results in 4 inches, 4 inches of rainfall. Wow.
Yeah, that little jet right there you can see.
Yeah, then NAM goes crazy with it, going closer to 7 inches of rainfall.
You know what I can do for that?
What can you do for that?
Can go to the forecast.
Holy cow. What happens in oh my goodness, I keep confusing those states. That's New Jersey. NAM has well over a foot of rainfall up there.
Wow. Well, the official forecast in the next 48 hours shows the heaviest in south central Kentucky, getting up to right around 2 to 3 inches of rainfall.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see the official forecast. Yep, from the WPC.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, 2 to 4. Yep.
That's what it kind of looks like.
Very interesting.
For sure. Let's see here.
Glad we're not seeing much of a tornado threat tonight.
Oh, for sure. We've had no tornado warnings tonight so far. We've been live almost 2 hours.
Glad to see most of these, honestly, like this was like the worst case scenario for tornadoes to happen. and we're not seeing them, which is good. Discrete cells.
Don't jinx it.
Very true. Very
Like,
true.
man, this is gonna happen, then a tornado happens.
I'm not saying nothing will happen. Mother Nature's unpredictable for a reason.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Very true. Wow.
That's why we went from a thunderstorm risk today to slight. Day 3 it was a thunderstorm.
I gotta show you something.
No, it was a marginal.
I gotta show you in the view or something. So if you look at infrared view, remember the storm towards Owensboro?
Yeah.
Look right where I'm circling.
Let's see. Whoa, why'd you put me so far behind, YouTube? Jeez.
What?
YouTube put me like 3 minutes behind over here. Oh, I see that.
That's your updraft.
Oh, wow. You see it on the other storm, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Same
the big hail
cluster.
ones.
Yeah,
Another
I
little
see
guy
3
down
of them.
Yikes. Yeah, that's why we're seeing such a large hail. Dude, Owensboro's got to be upgraded.
Well, they already did it to 1.5.
Oh, that's right.
New
I'm
warning
still
there.
thinking they had it at 1 for some reason.
They just extended the one in south of Shepherdsville. South of Louisville.
Yeah, 18 minutes, 60 and quarter size hail. 60 and quarter. Yeah, the biggest one's definitely in Owensboro right now.
Yep.
That is the nastiest
1.5.
storm in the U.S. right now.
Yeah, it is.
For
Because
sure.
there's like nothing else. We had like 2.5 inch hail in Texas about 3-4 hours ago.
Huh?
There was a lot of hail in Texas, about 2-inch hail.
It's Texas.
Yep.
That is definitely not surprising.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me go see. I wonder if that was in a general thunderstorm risk. Yeah, it was.
I mean, Texas. Yeah, Texas all. What was that? That was an ant.
Is there another report?
No, there was an ant on my arm.
Oh, better than a spider.
It's true. Very true.
Don't need to be looking up and seeing a spider about to land on you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Probably just got half the people in here to look up.
Maybe.
Like, get me to look up. See if there's anything about him,
Man.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too concerning now. Just like you said, the Owensboro cell is about it.
Yep, that's all I'm concerned about for right now. There's definitely a lot of lightning activity. Got that south cell in Madison. I don't know if. Let's see here. Could definitely be producing maybe a little bit of hail on it, especially there by Dawson Springs, possibly.
Yep.
But it, yeah,
definitely, definitely an event and a half right there. Well forecasted by the SPC.
Yeah, I mean I would say it verified.
Yep, I think it did too, and it's not fully over yet.
Oh, of course not. It's not gonna be over for many hours to come.
Yeah, at least another 3 hours.
Not gonna be live that long.
Yeah, if it was like a solid tornado threat,
If this was like
probably.
a 10 sig, I'd be here all night.
Yeah,
But it's just a 2% tour with no sig, hail, or winds.
it's a pretty low end event. Yeah, like you were saying, today's more of just kind of a coverage / briefing.
Yeah, no, I'll probably call it in about 15 minutes.
2 hour stream for a slight risk. That's normally what you plan, anyways.
Yep. Nah, yeah, we'll end at 12 midnight.
That's crazy. We're streaming at midnight for a risk. That just doesn't feel normal.
Yep.
Should be like 9-10 p.m. by now.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, especially with that late initiation we had going on there. It's like, wow, that was crazy.
Yep, definitely a late event, kind of a starter to second season, getting you ready for what's to come.
Oh yeah. Yep. A lot of people don't know that's a thing actually.
Yeah, I'm not ready for the 1 a.m. initiation.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for it.
That's where I'm pretty sure a lot of the Nocturnal threats happen in the second season.
Yeah, it's mostly second season, and that's what's most deadly too. That's the deadliest season, second season.
Yeah, I mean, because any tornado threat at night is a big problem.
I think it makes them like 50% more dangerous, which is logical because you can't see them
Yeah,
and you're asleep.
true. Yeah, I mean, just make sure you gotta have a way of getting warnings, by a weather app or or weather radio.
Yeah, and like I experienced about a year ago from now, night times when I shut off my weather radio. So I went to sleep and
Yeah,
we ended up getting 3 tornado warnings. So
yeah, that's not
ever
good.
since then, I keep it on.
I did the
You
same
keep it
thing
on.
too, which is not good. Just because you
Haven't
don't want
turned
to
it
get
off
rudely
since
awakened,
that.
but isn't that kind of the point?
Yeah, really. When you're not weather aware, you have that watching your back.
I mean, if anything, you have it off during the day, which I'd still just keep it on all the time.
Yep, that's how I am. Just keep it plugged in and on.
Yeah. That's
No
what I
point
mean.
in shutting it off because it could be life saving at any given second.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Keep them on.
What?
Multiple ways to receive them too. Gotta have multiple ways to receive warnings.
I mean, a lot of your local weather apps have them.
Yeah. That's why I get like 18 notifications if there's a severe warning now.
Yeah.
Phone lights up.
I think, yeah, if you turn on weather alerts, I mean, your iPhone will give it without
Yeah,
any
yeah.
apps.
You have to make sure it's on too.
Right. Yeah, I turned mine off, honestly.
Should be on by default.
I hate that stupid Amber Alert tone.
Yeah, it gives the it scares you half
It
to
does.
death.
Especially those late 3 a.m. ones.
Oh my word, it's worse than an alarm.
Ugh. No,
That is how you get me out of bed right there.
They just, yeah, they just de-extended that warning there for Glendine.
Oh yeah, that's also another reminder for October 4th. We got the nationwide EAS.
When?
October 4th.
What time?
I think it's like 2 p.m.
Oh, so everything's gonna be screaming.
Yeah,
Lovely.
I'll go ahead and see that time just to
Make sure you remind
clarify.
me.
I won't.
It's gonna get a rude awakening.
Let's see. I like how it's just impossible to access it too. Like it should just be right here. But nope. Gotta dig for it.
Yeah. Let's see here. So, tell you what though. Oh, there's an outflow boundary on that cell by Owensboro. Do you see that?
Yeah, I do.
Right over at
Yeah.
Ensor.
They just don't say the time. I somewhere there's the time. It says October 4th, 2023.
I mean, every radio station, every weather radio,
Yeah, it's
all
everything.
your phones, if it's turned on, will scream.
All TVs, radios, cell phones,
Yep. They're going all
everything.
out.
Gotta test it.
It's good, honestly. Because, you don't want there to be a time of emergency and it doesn't work.
Yeah, that would be horrific right there.
Like natural disaster or man-made disasters or anything like that.
Be nice if they could give me a time, but all right. I got another way to look at this.
Let's see here. How far are we scanning from Owensboro? Scanning about 4,700 feet up there from that radar. And we're
2:20
talk-
p.m. EDT.
2:20?
2:20 Eastern.
Gotta set an alarm. When did you say October 4th?
October 4th at 2:20 p.m. Eastern.
That's before I move.
Andrew's just moving and he gets an EAS.
Well, I won't be on the road, thankfully.
Yeah, okay.
I wonder if billboards will do it too.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because I know there's billboards that give out those alerts on the highways and stuff.
Definitely all radios and oh, hey, severe in southern Indiana.
Oh, by Jasper. I see that. Quarter size and winds less than 50.
Still, hail is your biggest threat.
See here, no idea says, will Louisville get anything? It's a good shot that Louisville could get stuff today.
Yeah, there's multiple rounds.
There's a storm directly to
this.
my north. It's got some lightning activity on it too, it looks like.
Let me go check that. Oh yeah, it actually increased quite a lot with lightning activity.
Yep. And then on the South Indiana side here, we got ourselves a bunch of, yeah, wow, those are actually starting to grow bigger, actually.
Interesting. And no model has those storms being active right now, and they are. Can't trust models.
Not 100%. They're good guidance tools, but they're never approximate.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still a beefy storm out there. It looks like areas by like Whitesville, Boston, Grandview, Habit areas here. Oh, they just de-extended that warning.
Ping pong ball sized tail still.
Yep. Still didn't change anything. They just got rid of it for areas behind it like Handyville and Browns Valley.
Wait, what? Candyville?
Handyville.
There we go. Look at that. Candyville.
Quarter size wind.
Baseball wind, bro.
Man.
But that's, I mean, I've done it before too. I've said it before. Quarter sized wind. 60-mile-an-hour hail.
I don't think I've ever said 60-mile-an-hour hail, but
I've done that multiple times. Not so much with mixing, the hail, the wind into the hail.
yeah.
It's definitely, because you're just trying to get the point across and read it quick.
Yeah.
Mix the words together.
No, I'm definitely good at that. That's for sure. I'm really good at
and mispronouncing most things.
Yeah.
You're definitely better than most, I gotta say that.
No.
Most of us weather enthusiasts. Nah, give me any word and I'll mispronounce it on here, man.
They're getting ready to
Except
cancel the warning for areas near Lebanon Junction. Whoa, there's actually a new cell firing directly north of that radar towards West Point in Louisville. New little cell popping up. That is brand new.
Look at the gracious. Look at the winds from the Louisville radar on the Owensboro cell with velocity. I don't know why velocity's reading that high.
From the Louisville radar?
Yep, all the way west.
Wow.
I'm gonna go look at a closer radar site. Yeah, a lot of that's contamination now.
They very well could be that fast. It's just that's upper elevation though.
I mean, that's 5,000 feet, 4,000 actually. So it's not like it's not ridiculously high up. Yeah, I wouldn't say that there's like 80-mile-an-hour winds though with it. Not when we have a closer radar that says like 30 on velocity.
Right.
Yeah, definitely always go with the closer radar.
Oh, for sure. Gives you the best of the best info.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna let that one expire here towards Lebanon Junction. The storm's like not even in that area anymore.
Yeah, they gotta cancel that. When does it expire? 5 minutes?
Yeah, but it'll be out by 5 minutes.
They may just cancel it in 1 or 2. Because it's already out of the area, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, they need to remove it. I don't know if they're going to extend that or not, though.
Honestly, most of these storms are on a weakening trend.
Well, I mean, we're talking up to 60 dBz. I mean, they could warn it for maybe quarter hail.
Yeah.
Velocity is a little strong, actually. Wow.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, you're right about that.
Not quite severe, but, gusts could be higher.
Extended severe for southeast of Owensboro. East of Owensboro.
See that? Yep, 60 and quarter. They brought it down, the hail.
Yep. So it's on a weakening trend, but it's not weak.
Still at the severe level, but it looks like it might be weakening a bit, yeah. I think we got the most of the event, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like we covered the most intense part of the event.
Right on time is when you went live. Right on time.
Oh, yeah. As soon as we hit live, stuff started really going off.
Hopefully, when you end, it's all going to just vanish.
Hopefully. I mean, Mother Nature. I mean, the storms are, they're only about halfway through the slight risk, though.
Yeah.
Actually, no, probably about 2/3 of the way, actually, if you look at it.
Still a lot of energy out in front of these cells for the next 2 hours or so.
It looks like it might have a growing cap, though.
Yeah, I don't think these are going to be severe for too much longer.
Yeah.
That one in Owensboro, though, I mean, that thing's still very severe.
Oh, yeah. It's a solid storm for sure. And that's the nastiest one we have right now in the country.
Yep.
So we got Whitesville's probably experiencing a little bit of hail there, more than likely. I mean, it's getting about 3,900 feet, but that's still reasonable for DBZs over 60. Well, I guess we better start wrapping it up here soon.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to let that one severe south of Louisville expire. And then,
I figured they would have issued a new warning for it by now.
Yeah, the one far southeast of Owensboro, not the one that got the extension, but the one south of that, looks like they're going to let that expire as well.
Yeah, that storm's completely out. They're just going to let that one expire.
So it'll be one, maybe two severe storms after you end.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, the Jasper one will probably stay warned. Shoot, they might even actually issue a Princeton one. Oh, yeah, that looks like that could be kicking up there. Storm near Princeton.
Oh, there goes that warning. They canceled it 1 minute before it expired.
Look at KVWX radar in southwest Indiana by Princeton. There's a little core on it, 2 areas actually showing over 60 dBz. And this is only scanning a couple hundred feet up, if that.
By Princeton, I know where that is.
Southwest Indiana.
I see. Near Arlington, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I see that. DBZ's increasing there.
Doesn't look like damaging winds is a thing on it, though. So they probably just keep it less than 50 and maybe quarter hail to start.
Now that's higher up, Andrew.
Huh?
It's high. That's high up. You're looking like, 4,000 feet up?
No.
That's far. 6,000.
What do you... No.
I'm using the KVWX. Which one are you using?
KVWX.
Oh my goodness. There's two. Two of them. There's 2 Princetons, bro.
What Princeton are you looking at?
I'm looking at the one in western Kentucky.
I said southwest Indiana.
I thought you meant the radar site in southwestern Indiana, which you did, but you also meant the storm there too. Yeah, but
Princeton,
that's
Indiana.
increasing.
Right next to the radar.
On the radar.
Pretty much, yeah.
It really is.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
but there's another storm increasing then. Right over Princeton and western Kentucky. But yeah,
right.
I guess you're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, huh?
Yep, I'm gonna do one more look over at the storms, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night. So last update here, real quickly before we head off tonight, y'all. We've been live for 2 hours for non-significant site risk coverage. So I think we did pretty good. Good amount of coverage tonight overall. But yeah, last what we got going on right now. Before we head off here, we have a storm in Jasper right now, currently warned for quarter size hail and winds, basically less than 50 miles an hour. Expires in 14 minutes. We got a cell out there by Owensboro towards areas near Whitesville, still possibly producing 1.5 inch hail, which that is ping pong ball size hail, so definitely watch out for that. 14 minutes to go, 60 mile an hour winds on that one too. We have an extension for that same storm for portions near Cloverport for less hail, up to quarter size, and winds up to 60, expires in 44 minutes overall. And that is all we got. That's literally it right now. But we got a bunch of other storms popping up across Kentucky. As we continue through the next several hours, we're going to have a couple severes for sure. But I feel like we covered most of the intensity part. I don't know. We'll see. Well, guess we'll find out later on how that turns out. But anyways, y'all. Well, thank you, TRG, for joining us.
Yeah, always a pleasure, man.
Guess I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. So, all right, y'all. Well, thank you so much. What'd you say?
Y'all have a great night.
You as well. All right, I'll talk to you in a minute.
All
right. Well, anyways, guys, y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Once again, thank you all for joining us. Big thanks goes to TRG for helping us out today. Like I said, it's going to go ahead and wrap up the coverage. Once again, we have to give a big shout out to our supporters here today. We had ourselves a couple of supporters. Go ahead and bring up my list here for all of our supporters we had here today. Give me 1 second if this thing will even load here. Here we go. So, big thank you goes to Courtney, my girlfriend, for actually continuing to be a member for 1 month. Tropical Storm Club, thank you so much. Same thing goes to Kid Storm Coverage. Thank you so much for being a Tropical Stormer. Greatly appreciated. As well as Michelle with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. And that's all the supporters we had tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night and a great day today because it's a brand new day. So, hope you all have a great day. And all right, well, we're going to go ahead and head over here to the ending screen. If there's anything that you guys have any questions about, feel free to join our Discord. It's down in the description, all that stuff. But anyways, y'all, well, stream's going to head off here in 2 minutes. Go ahead and say your final goodbyes, and y'all take care, and we'll catch you guys at some point later on today. All right, guys, we love y'all. Please be safe. See you then.